she said like it is. She's very open and speak her mind. I want to know what she did to her. Take a look.
So I've never talked about this publicly. It's always been incredibly important to me to protect Issa, because I know that Issa is doing something within this business that so few people get to do. I'm not interested in getting $100 million production deal. Like, that's not a life that I want for myself, but I know that her role is very important. And so I've always protected Issa. However, there's just been enough instances at this point where I should have been protected by Issa and I wasn't. And one of my biggest problems that we have discussed several times in this interview is that I think people are going to show up for me the way Issa has become turned on to me and something that people are using against me. There's a whole narrative that is completely false that people keep spinning. I just want to point out something very basic. How can I be a mean girl on a set that ain't my set? It's your show. You are my boss because you can fire me. So there's no way for me to be a mean girl in this situation. And I know some people that may buck up against like the confirmation bias that they've created, but it simply is the truth. End of season 1, I pulled Issa aside after this. I said, can we go to dinner? I want to take you to dinner. I took her to dinner. I said, even before this.
Right.
No, I said, I feel like you have something against me. And she said, well, I feel like you have something against me. And I was like, based on what? She said, well, I guess I was looking at you like your character. Am I that good of an actress? She wrote the character, bro. What? And so I said, you know what? So let's clean the slate. There were just certain scenarios where I had to really always be the bigger person and be the balm to the situation. And then in season 5, she just came out of her face at me one time too many. And I just chose to stop being the balm because the show was wrapping. It was the end of the season. It was the end of the series. And I'm just not going to keep doing it. I just stopped communicating.
Oh,
I disagree. She wasn't empowering to me. She didn't feel like I deserved to be protected. I'm only giving I'm only giving a portion of the situation. Yeah. So, but that was my experience.
Okay.
And nonetheless, I have still always protected her because I felt like it was my responsibility to do so, but it is not.
Is the reason, like Carly B voice, what is the reason? I mean, she just explained like, nothing. Like I'm waiting for the tea. Like, what is the real reason, like, for you and her fallout? I want the tea, like, Monique, like Cat Williams. I want the tea. She didn't give me nothing. And that show on that I think it was on the HBO, and that show was a peak. I'm telling you. She need to be at least be grateful, she was in that show. And also, like she was saying, she was a good actress. No, you're not a good actress, honey. Am I lying? She was not a good actress, but she got a personality. Her personality is really good. I think that she's okay as an actress, but but I didn't understand, like, the way, she was, her whole thing between her and, and she said she tried to protect her from what? Like, she said that was her show. She can fire her anytime. Yeah, it's true. But, that was not the tea, honey. You should just keep it to yourself because, honey, nobody gonna make me, don't love her at all because I love me some Lisa, okay? I love her. And I mean, that's my opinion, guys. I love her too. Don't get me wrong, I love her too because I've been watching her on Instagram. I've been watching her on Instagram because she speaks her mind. She don't care what people think. But that's me. I think she should just keep it to herself and not talking about it no more because it been like how long, that show in. And for her to come now and talk about it, I think that it was not, it was for nothing. And just listen to it. But leave your comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. I mean, she got every right. That's her story. She can say what she wanna say, but for me, that was not the see, honey. That was nothing. It's just like, two friends that falling out, and that's it. They move on, and, that is it. But for her to come in and, say, make it like a big, it's like a big thing, what Lisa did to her. But when she tried to explain, even Sean, even him, he was like, are you done yet? He was like, okay, next. He had enough. He was ready to go. He was like, is the interview is done yet? Because I think he was not, he can interview her because she was hyper and she was too much for him. That is me, you guys. So leave your comment below. Let me know what you think. Like I say, and everything in this video is allegedly my own opinion. So, baby. Ooh, and also don't forget to check my last video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, one thing I forgot to mention, I don't think Lisa gonna respond to her because right now she's booked and busy. And maybe, she probably come to the show. You never know, honey. But let's see. I hope so. And that would be a good one, okay? So, if Lisa, any statement from Lisa, I will let you know, guys, or I'll post it on my page, or I'll come back and just let you know, guys. But that is it for today, guys. And thank you for watching. Now I gotta go. Bye-bye. Woo!